the girl accidentally saw the new maid, making strange gestures and cursing her mother. Before she could record it, the maid had already finished her curse. So the next day the girl secretly hid a voice recorder under the maid's pillow, trying to expose her lies and protect her mother. The girl was a beloved heiress. On her 18th birthday, her mother, the richest woman in the city, prepared lavish gifts for her: an antique violin, a diamond necklace worth 30 million, and a private estate covering 300 acres. In addition, her mother also hired several personal maids for her to choose one to care for her daily life. The girl immediately picked the one with short hair, not knowing this choice would become the biggest regret of her life, because ever since the maid arrived, her nightmare began. At first she noticed the maid entering her room without knocking, often saying how much she envied her life. Then the maid even dared to wear her clothes, but pretended to be innocent. Yet her mother didn't mind at all, even defended the maid, telling her not to overreact. This made the girl feel something was off. She even suspected the maid might be her mother's illegitimate daughter, so she secretly investigated the maid's background, and found there was no way they were related. But then why did her mother favor the maid so much? She just couldn't figure it out. Then the maid suddenly threw herself down the stairs on purpose. When the mother rushed over, the maid coldly glared at the girl, and claimed the girl forced her to clean the stairs, which led to her fall. The mother was furious, blaming her daughter for being spoiled and hurting the maid. She ordered the girl to do all the chores in her place. The girl tried to explain the maid fell on her own, but her mother didn't give her a chance, and slapped her across the face. The girl was filled with confusion. Her own mother hit her for the sake of a stranger, but that was only the beginning of the nightmare. The next morning, when the girl was about to go to school, her mother locked her in her room to reflect, while she personally took the maid to a prestigious school. The girl couldn't believe it. That night she gathered her courage to ask her mother why. Her mother pushed her to the ground, coldly warned her to stop acting up, and officially declared the maid her goddaughter, praising her for being obedient and mature, while scolding the girl for being weak and whiny. Angrily the girl decided to kick the maid out, but the maid tightly clung to a box and refused to let go. Seeing this, the mother got even angrier, gave the girl another slap, and swore she would never kick the maid out, even if it meant throwing her own daughter away. She told the maid to keep the girl under control, and warned her daughter, if she dared hurt the maid again, she would consider giving the company to the maid instead. From that day on, whenever the maid was upset, the girl would be beaten with sticks. Even if her mother saw it happen, she wouldn't stop it. Instead she praised the maid for being strict, and locked the girl up as punishment. Watching her mother's cold back, the girl felt completely heartbroken. She realized if she didn't uncover the maid's secret, everything would be lost. Suddenly she remembered how the maid was extremely protective of a certain box when she had tried to kick her out. So the girl began searching the house, and sure enough she discovered the secret inside the box. Meanwhile the mother had already brought the maid in front of everyone, and publicly announced that the maid was her chosen heir. The grandparents were shocked and strongly objected, insisting the inheritance could only go to their real granddaughter, never to an outsider. The butler and all the servants also opposed the decision. As the room erupted in protest, the girl finally arrived holding the evidence in her hand.